escaped. I escaped. I'm gonna go to my computer and call the squad. Wait, what? Guys? What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. Wait. Okay, he's not here. So you remember what happened to me last week, right? You don't remember? My evil self? You thought it was me. No, I'm a cop now. And yes, I am wearing my father's leather jacket. Sorry, Dad. So I was kidnapped by this crazy person, which you saw in the last episode. I'm gonna get some snacks. So get your snacks and let's get started. And if you don't mind, smash the like button. Thank you. Now, if you don't know what the Creepy Scary Saturday is, it's a show on every Saturday we react to scary videos. And guess what your boy got? Your boy gotta get some Panda Puffs. I already got a glass of water. So without being said, first video. Okay, the first video of the week is called True Camping Stowaways Animated. This was also done by Llama Arts. If you want to check out his channel, the link is in the description. Look, Llama Arts, I am just a fan and I will not abuse of your videos. So, I don't want to get a copyright strike, so please don't do it. Anyways, I'm gonna eat some Panda Puffs, so let's start to play the video. Ahem. True camping stories.
So me and a couple of my buddies went camping last summer alongside the Willamette River. We actually had a decent hike into the deep end of woods. We did some night fishing, listening to music, and basically drank to the point where everything was funny later in the night. I would guess we finally called it a night somewhere past 2 a.m. I shared a tent with one of my buds, while the other two shared another tent. We heard them laughing about something. At first we laughed at the sound of their laughing, but it soon got annoying and we yelled for them to shut up. One of them responded, "It isn't us." I sat up, startled at the response. I came to realize that it was the sound of only one person laughing, and it didn't sound like either one of my friends. Even in my drunk state, I realized how odd it was for somebody to be out this far in the woods so late at night.
You still a clown?
The laughing gradually got closer and louder to our campout. My friend shot up and looked at me with a worried look on his face. I heard my other friends scream over to us that they were getting freaked out.
Oh my god.
As the laughing got even closer, I could make it out very clearly to be the laugh of a male, probably in his 30s or 40s. He sounded like he was as drunk as us, messing around with friends, but we only heard his laugh, nobody else. There was something indescribably creepy about his laugh too, as if it was missing something to it. You had to be there to understand what I mean.
Oh my
The
gosh.
laughing was now just at the edge of our campsite,
Oh my god, yo!
but we couldn't hear any footsteps at all.
Yo. Oh my gosh. Okay guys. Imagine if there's a clown in your house, laughing in your window. If they want to stay outside of the window, y'all know what time it is.
Now that may not seem like a big deal. It was impossible to move through that without making noise. And finally, all of a sudden, the laughing stopped completely.
Wow.
We had no idea where whoever that was standing, as he hadn't made a single stepping sound. We sat there in silence looking at each other. My friend was clearly freaking out, but he was keeping it together the best he could. Finally, something broke the silence. The sound of something rubbing against the cottony fabric of the tent. We saw the outline of a hand pressing on the tent. We both screamed at the top of our lungs before getting out of the tent.
Oh my
We ran
god.
as fast as we could through the woods, our other friends following us. After about 5 minutes of running, we somehow found our car. I actually puked from running so much before taking the wheel. I don't condone drinking and driving, but I still believe we were just in this situation.
Oh my god.
By far the most horrific experience.
Get out of here!
No
It's
idea
not safe.
who or what the hell that was, or what they wanted.
Yo! Oh! Okay, so there was a clown, right? At your camping hand. You saw how the clown put his hand and scared my man away? Yo! Oh! Okay, imagine if there was the Joker in your house. And you gotta call the Gotham City police. 911, who is this? Like, I can't even describe the clown. It's very disturbing. Alright, so let's go to the next one. The second video is called Nightmares That Read Into Reality Animated. Is this some VR experience? I might not be surprised, but okay, let's check this out. Nightmares that read into reality.
I was having a horrifying dream, possibly the most disturbing nightmare of my life. I was in my house, or the closest thing to my house that my dream could produce. Ironically enough, I was in bed in this dream, or at least I can only start remembering past the point of my lying in bed, and all of a sudden, the sound came from downstairs. I walked downstairs in the dark, not turning on any lights, to where I thought the sound was coming from.
Where?
I was on my middle floor now. The dream was telling me to go downstairs to my laundry room, and so I did. But as I got there, expecting the noise to be louder and closer, it sounded like it was just as far as before.
Oh!
Now I was going upstairs to the kitchen, and it's strange, outside of every window was complete blackness.
Yo!
Not general nighttime darkness. There was nothingness. I think all that existed in this dream was my house.
What?
Now my dream started to suggest that the banging sounds were coming from upstairs.
Oh!
I went back upstairs, and was eventually led to the attic door.
Oh! Oh no!
It was surely beyond that door. I opened it. There was an old woman standing by a bunch of boxes.
No!
She was slowly but loudly slamming her hand on...
Wait! Is that a grandma? We got a grandma here, and she's just standing there. I'm just gonna go... Oh hell no!
one of the boxes, producing an unnatural sound.
Oh my god, yo.
I tried to quietly step back away from the attic, but the old woman turned around, opened her mouth twice as wide as anyone humanly could, reached out her arms, began to scream, and leap toward me. That's when I woke up.
Oh my god.
I thought it was just a horrific dream, but when I heard a bang coming from downstairs, a bang similar to what I heard in my dream, I felt my heart completely drop.
Oh.
On my way downstairs, there was another bang. It was the front door. I got the butcher knife from my knife holder in the kitchen and crouched behind the door.
They found your
waiting
house!
for the next time he would pound on the door, and I would warn him to go away. I waited for a good minute in silence, and finally decided to take a quick look through the window.
Woo!
There was somebody standing in my driveway.
Oh,
I couldn't
hell
tell
no!
if he was facing me or looking at me or not, but he was surely the one who was pounding on my door at 4 in the morning. He walked away down the sidewalk moments after he must have noticed me.
What?
The pounding on my door was the kind of pounding you would expect from someone trying to break in a door, not to get a house owner's attention.
Oh.
I thought it was just crazy and horrifying that the pounding and banging from this potential robber or killer didn't wake me up, rather became the key point to a horrifying dream.
Bro. This is craziness. Okay. So, imagine if you're dreaming in the nightmare world, right? Then you see someone walking on your doorstep. You gotta get yourself a heater. I don't know how many times I said this, but anyways, next video. The third video is called The Motel Admitted. Guys, am I getting the feeling that it's a scary motel horror game? Maybe, or is it story mode? Don't know, don't care. Let's read this. The Motel. Woo-wee! Tell me the stories, cause I'm getting a snack today.
I was 19 years old at the time, working at a sketchy motel. The motel was pretty run down, and the majority of people who stayed there were locals that were just doing things they weren't supposed to be doing. Let's just say the cops came by multiple times a week.
Whoa!
I worked as both a front desk person, checking in these creeps all hours of the night, and as a housekeeper who got to clean up their nasty, vomit-smelling rooms afterwards. One afternoon, I was working as a housekeeper in the second building of the motel on the backside furthest from the office.
Damn!
I hated working over there because it not only had the most worn-down rooms, but it was always pretty vacant over there and way too quiet for comfort.
Wow, man.
I began cleaning one of my last rooms and wanted to get done in a hurry because it was getting late.
Yep, it was.
I was washing the mirror in the room that I was cleaning when all of a sudden,
Oh!
a man in the reflection staring at me.
Turn
He was
around!
mid-50s, dirty, with long, greasy hair.
Ugh.
Startled, I screamed, "Oh my god."
Alright. You see this man? Look at this. Zoom in close, ENS. Look at this. He has nothing to lose!
I told him he scared me. The room I was currently cleaning was vacant, so there was no reason why this man should have been in there watching me clean. However, we just had a meeting on customer satisfaction, and my boss was really pressuring us to be more polite and help the guests any way we could. Sir? I asked him cautiously. Can I get you anything? Towels?
Sir?
The man just stared back at me with a crooked grin and held out his hands to me. I thought maybe he was handing me a tip for cleaning his room earlier, but when I looked down, I saw he was holding a $100 bill.
$100?
Alarms started going off in my head.
Really,
no
bro?
one tips $100 on a $40 a night room.
Nah.
The man just smiled and said his name was Terry. He said he was staying in the room next door with his wife Sherry, and sort of joked about their names rhyming. He smelled like car oil and alcohol. When I asked him why he was trying to hand me $100, he laughed deep in his throat and said, "Me and my wife were watching you, and we just wanted to have fun with you."
What?
I felt like my heart jumped into my throat. No, I can't do that, sir, I'm sorry. I wanted to run out of the room screaming, but he was blocking the door, my only exit. The man smiled again, taking on a softer tone of voice, and invited me to come into his room to meet his wife, just to talk as friends. I nervously told him no again, and that I had a lot of work to do for the day. I prayed to God he would just go away, and eventually he did. He grunted and walked off in what I assumed to be the direction of his room.
Wow.
My mind began racing. There is no wife, I thought. This man could try and kidnap me. I was 110 pounds at the time and not very strong. He could easily overpower me.
110 pounds?
I locked the room from the inside and went directly to the phone to call my manager at the front desk.
Are you just saying that she is 110 pounds? First of all, I'm 170 pounds. I'm still going to the gym. I'm still getting stronger than ever. But you, my lady, are screwed. Like, I don't know what to say. I have nothing else to say. No, not at all.
The phone wasn't working. Adrenaline began pumping through my veins, and despite what I was always told not to do, I was panicking.
What?
Did he cut the line? No, I thought.
Oh, hell no.
This is a crappy motel. It happens all the time. I just have to get out. I remembered that I had my cell phone out on my housekeeping card, but that was outside the locked door.
Oh, no.
I have to open the door to get it.
Go!
I cautiously opened the door to the room that I was cleaning and peered out. I didn't see anyone, so I frantically began searching my cart for my cell phone. I was wasting too much time looking for it, so I just decided to run as fast as I could and make a break for the front desk in the office.
Oh my god.
Then from behind me, I heard the man again, but this time he was screaming to someone else, "She's running, she's getting away." I could hear his shoes slamming against the pavement after me. I quickly turned the corner, grabbed my key card, and let myself into a stockroom and locked the door. Within moments, I heard the sound of the dirty guy and someone else running outside, searching for me.
Uh-oh.
I stayed in that stockroom for 30 minutes shaking until I could no longer hear him searching for me. I finally got the courage to run the rest of the way to the front desk. When I made it there, I collapsed into my boss's arms and he called the police.
Thank
the man
God!
And whoever else was in the room with him peeled out before the cops could arrive, and I was beyond shaken up. According to the police who ran a search, this wasn't the first time he had done something like this, and he was actually wanted for sexual assault, gross sexual imposition, and in the past was once charged with rape.
Let's go.
A few weeks later, on what happened to be my birthday, this guy was caught. A few weeks after that, I quit. I will never again work at another motel.
Yeah. Wow. Clap this up, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you escape from this man. I mean, if you can't find your phone, then get out of there. Find a hiding spot. Wait for 30 minutes straight. Then you go to your manager and just tell him what's happened. Then he'll call the police. 911. Then the man is finally caught. This is how the story must end. This is how! Like, you don't know what it means to me, okay? If I am a cop, then I must obey the rules. Find a man who's doing something really weird or murdering someone. Number 2, put him in handcuffs. Number 3, put him in the police car. And number 4, put him in the jail cell. And number 5, send him to court. And they say that if he's guilty or innocent, and if he's guilty, he'll spend like 30 years or 50,000 years in prison. Or 50 years. Because I don't know how much it depends on it, but that was the best story ever. The Motel Admitted, you are awesome. Alright, let's go to the final video in 3, 2, 1. The final video of the week is called Scary Ouija Board Stowaways Animated. So, the final video is also done by Lumber Arts. So, if you haven't checked out Lumber Arts' channel, also the link will be in the description below. So hopefully he'll make some animated videos in the future. Hopefully we'll be able to react some of them next week. Anyways, let's get started. Scary Ouija board stories. Woo, I'm ready.
Ever since I can remember, we've always had one of those old vintage Parker Brother Ouija boards sitting in our closet collecting dust.
Music.
When I was a kid, I always wondered what it was. From the box, it seemed like a horrible board game, until one day I found out what a Ouija board really is, and immediately dug it out of the closet. I insisted on my brother trying it out with me, and eventually got him to play along. We put our hands on the planchette, and I began asking the typical cliche questions like, "Is there anybody there?" and "Can you answer me?" Other than my brother jokingly moving the planchette around to imitate an answer from some kind of entity, there was no real response. After getting bored, we put the game back in the box. I did a little research that night to find out how to make Ouija boards work. Many people said online that the most ideal environment when using a Ouija board is in a dark room only lit by candles. So when my parents weren't home, I managed to gather like 6 or 7 candles and convinced my brother to try it one more time. I lit the candles and set them around the table in the dining room with all the lights out.
Oh my gosh.
We tried one more time. I asked again if there was anybody there. The planchette began to move. I told my brother to stop moving it, but he swore he wasn't. I told him to move his hand away, and he did. It kept moving. My brother thought I was messing with him, but I didn't pay attention. The planchette landed on the word yes. I was only 9, so I was legitimately shitting myself. My older brother had to take over. He asked the question, "Are you a good spirit?" There was a 5-second pause before my brother's hand moved along with the planchette to the word no. We both looked at each other, and at this point I ran to my room and shut the door behind me, but he continued on with the so-called game. I heard his muffled voice come from down in the dining room, when all of a sudden I heard him screaming at the top of his lungs.
Oh my god!
I ran back downstairs to see what was wrong. He was holding up his shirt, revealing a small open wound that a claw mark. He told me to set the fireplace immediately, and I obeyed. He threw the thing in the fireplace and told me to never speak of what happened to anybody.
No.
We have never used a Ouija board since.
Whew. Wow. Yeah. This is really, really good. Wow, that was absolutely amazing. Those animations were the best. The motel and also the Ouija board video. So anyways guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button. Share this video with your friends. Subscribe today to become the Jugger. And I will see you guys next time.
Ouija, we're here for you. Ouija, open this freaking door now.
Raccoon City Police Department, open up the door now.
Come on, Ouija. I know that you're just
Guys?
a little chicken, you coward. FBI, open up. Oh, shoot. No!
That's my cue to leave. I don't know what's going on. I'm calling out the squad immediately. The Raccoon City Police Department is on the way. The robbers are in my house. They're in the front door. I gotta go pay them a visit. Remember guys, smash the like button, share the creepy scary Saturday videos with your friends, and also subscribe to the post notifications so you won't miss anything when I upload a new video. With that being said, I'll see you guys next week. And by the way, if this doesn't go well, we might have to move to a new house next week. Come on, you freaking thieves! Come on! I'm still waiting for you! Come on! Come on!